Okay, I'm back. This is part 2 of my June buys. The first part was more the bits and bobs type, and now we're on to paper. One thing that I did leave off, what came with my Tim Holtz things that I'd bought myself with my Patreon money, was a stencil. I have a couple of stencils, but they was just, you know, pound ones, and I've used them a couple of times, but they've all started rising up and snapping and that, so I thought it would be nice to have a decent stamp. So I was torn between this and is it a damask a damask print, because I really do like a damask, but I ended up going with this one. I might have the damask one another time, because it'd be nice to have a floral and then a more blocky type print. So yeah, they all came from America. I did order them off Amazon, but they came from, I think it's called Supermarket USA, and they're pretty quick. I think about a week and a half, which I think is really good. So that's that. I had this right at the, I think I probably had it at the end of the month before, this Heirloom stack, and it's from, oh, I forget what this stands for now. Design, oh, I don't know, but anyway, people who have been scrapbooking a long time or know this paper, I know it's probably about 5 years old, maybe even more, but in England, I mean, I don't go, we don't have many craft shops anyway, but I've never been to the range, so I don't know if they do these, you know, really big bumper packs or not, but as far as I'm aware, we just can't go in a shop and buy these massive stacks. And the reason I wanted this is it is paper rather than cardstock, so this is going to be great for making more envelope type things, because sometimes the card is just far too thick. It is only one-sided, so I did think if you could see the back, I would either line it with some music paper, or I might try just painting coffee on the back side and see how that goes. So yeah, I've seen quite a few projects that I've wanted to do, but really, you know, like the Tim Holtz card and that, it's far too thick. So I really like this one because I love the colours. There's some that I probably wouldn't. I'd probably cut those out. Some will be great just for collage, because obviously the cardstock's really too thick for collage, but I thought, you know, for making pockets and things like that, this would be fabulous. And a lot of it is quite plain, so oh gosh, so you know, you can decorate it and stuff. I love this green. You want, and so that's a nice collage piece. So that is that. Those little pieces, I'd probably just cut all those out and use them in collage. Oh, I love that blue one. So yeah, 180 sheets. I forget how much it was. It was very reasonable. Very reasonable. Look at that. So this will probably last me forever. It's only occasional, I've thought. And you know, I use a lot of digital kits, so a lot of the projects that I want to do, I can just do it on the digital paper, but sometimes it's just not big enough, and you need something bigger. So I think this will come in really handy. Like all these, you could fussy cut all these out. So yeah, I think this is a good one to have in your stash, or something, you know, something like this. It doesn't actually say what the weight is, but yeah, it's paper. It's probably about 120 GSM. I'm surprised it doesn't say on there. So that is that. The rest of it is books. So this is a new one to me. I have seen it about, didn't realise how small it was. So it's like 7 by 4 3/4, maybe just a bit more. So this is The Naming of Flowers by Anna Halpin. Love that cover. It's quite finished paper. So from when I did have a quick look at it, I think it's probably not very good for fussy cutting, but I did think if I took it all apart, it would probably be good as pages in a journal, or to use the pages as, you know, notebook covers. Love the cornflower blue. Hey, that one's cornflower. It looks very similar. Cupid star. Oh, it's not a very well known garden flower. Yeah, I do love the cornflower blue. Delphinium. So yeah, like some of them you just wouldn't be able to use them, but there's lots of full pages. So yeah, I do think for journal pages or for the fronts of notebooks, that's going to be ideal. So I shall keep that in my stash. You probably won't see it pop up now till next year. So I've not tried this one before. I think in the last tour we had a different one. So this is the Herbal one. Yeah, it's not very, well, let's have a look. From first glance I didn't think it was very good. Lovely paper, not as thick as the you know, the actual Edith Holden. These first few pages are going to be great as fussy cuts. Then there's quite a few photographs, which I don't personally like. Photographs, I don't mind it if I cut it out and made it into a journal card. Yeah, so plenty of little bits to cut out. I mean, or you could, you know, cut the square out. I'm sure you could make that into a tag, but I think I'm gonna have to think about every single piece and see how I could use it. Look at that lavender. So yeah, it is more photographs. I bet it'd be a really good one to read. Love that. So yeah, but I don't know. I mean, if you was making a big journal, they probably would make very nice pages, or they could be used as fold outs. Could probably cover that side with something and then have it fold out. Some of these big botanical plates are really nice. Use them in covers or cut them out, use them in collage. I like that. So yeah, I think it's just going to be a go through it and see what I can do with each flower. But there's plenty of the, you know, what we traditionally call you know, the Edith Holden actual pictures. They're just, you know, dotted all over. Look at that, that's beautiful. dotted all over the place. So I think that, like I say, that might be worth an actual read. So again, probably won't see me use that now till next year. Seen this loads of times in Umdenard, and literally I think you only pay, these are all off Amazon by the way, I think you only really pay for the delivery. You don't seem to pay for the book on some of them. So this is The Seasons by Lewis Lawrence. Now this is a beautiful book, but I don't know how I'm going to use it. That is stunning. Really, really beautiful. So there's a lot of like, as if the pencil, that's beautiful, pencil drawings. Look at that bird. So I think if I was doing a black and white journal, I'd be able to use a lot. But I mean, the writing's fabulous. So I would probably use the writing. I mean, you could use that as a back for a tag and then put things on top of it. Or just rip it up and you know, use some of the words in collage. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful book. But again, I'm gonna have to think about every bit of it and how I'm gonna use it. So I should put this one away. Yeah, beautiful, right? Really great paper. Some of it's quite glossy, and then others like this bluish paper and that paper. It's it feels a bit water colour paper, but then these are quite glossy, but they haven't got a shine on. But yeah, these are beautiful. I think used in the right way, this would be wonderful. Again, it's something really I should sit and read. Hopefully when our decking's done and the pond's done at the back of the garden, and I've got somewhere to sit and read, there'll be nice books to read. I was talking to somebody the other day about books and that, and she was saying, you know, you seem so fierce like that you can just cut a book up, and she, you know, wished that she could do that. And you know, some of these books are so cheap, like you can buy them and buy them again, but there is a certain few that I would like to buy and actually own, and have a nice little bookshelf in, you know, in my studio / office, to be able to read. So I've got this one because Joey, I can't say a second name, she uses it a lot she makes actual folios and that out of the book pages, and there is some fabulous pictures, that's beautiful, and bits and bobs, but it is very bitty bobby. But the way she will use it is, you know, she'll keep that uncovered and then she'll perhaps do something over the top of here, and that is quite clever the way she does things. It's something, you know, I've not experimented with, so might save this book and do something like that. But there's some great little elements in it. Yeah, lots and lots of. This is one, you know, that needs a lot of cutting. There's all information at the back about different locations of these nature reserves and stuff. So yeah, beautiful book. Oh, not the snakes. Oh, I love that. Autumn, one of my favourite places. Oh, that's Derbyshire, so that's not too far from where I live. It's probably another book that I should actually read. Oh, I wish I had the time, I really do. So, oh, it's the National Trust. So the National Trust Nature Companion. I think this one was a little bit more expensive. But I mean, it has got $14.99 at the back. I think it might have cost me like £6 with postage, but you know, it's a big heavy book, and it'd probably be a good one to actually save and do an altered book on. Love the end pages. Normally use the end pages in collage because they're normally really nice pages. So that is that. And then the last one, this is an ex-library book. This is again from Amazon. Exploring Flowers in Watercolour Techniques and Images. So it's got some beautiful pictures. But obviously it is about actually, you know, painting these things. But I love all these. These would be fabulous in collage. People who do paint and things, I do love it when they do these colour charts. I think they look beautiful. That's lovely. I wish I could paint. Look at that. I mean, I've not tried to paint for many years. Maybe I can paint now, who knows. But you know, when you watch people do it, it looks so simple. And then when I used to have, couldn't even draw stick man. That's fabulous. So I do think these probably lend themselves more to covers and things like that. I don't know what they'd measure, whether you get a traveller's notebook out of the cover. That's beautiful. So yeah, lots of bits and bobs. I mean, that would probably be great as a folder in a botanical journal. That's beautiful. So yeah, I'm going to have to be clever with fussy cutting. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful spring border. Love that panel. Yeah, that would make a fab cover. Oh, bluebells. Stunning. Apple blossom. That's beautiful. Yes, I think this is getting carried away looking at it. Stunning. Yeah, some beautiful pictures. That's very Edith Alden. So yeah, it would be nice if I could use these as covers. Or even little covers of folio type things. But I think all these books, I probably won't touch them now till next year. That's wonderful. I always want to touch them as if, you know, they're going to feel of something. Yeah, so fab. Oh. Oh, look at that. Love those colours. That's very similar to my bedding. Beautiful. Right, so that is that. I've told you. Oh, I'm not going to say that. Sherlock. So that is that. So yeah, lots of different books. I'm going to say online it is very difficult to, you know, a lot of them, they've not even got one picture of inside. I do, you know, when I see a book, I do Google search it and that, see if I can find any pictures from it and things, so it's not a total surprise. But you know, you'll probably only see one picture, and then that's beautiful. But it, you know, it doesn't give you a very good representation of what's actually inside. So that is them. I will link everything, absolutely everything. So that was part 2. Probably won't be as much in not part 3, because we're not having a part 3. There won't be nothing in part 3 because we're not having one. Yeah, probably next month there won't be as much. She says, I don't know, I'm trying to kid you or me. So thanks for joining me. Speak to you soon. Bye.